Welcome into this brand new edition of Real Recruits TV. Phil Stafford here along with you. So glad you're joining us this week. It's full gear here for spring training in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're also full gear for high school baseball. We've got a good rivalry matchup on deck, but before we jump into the action, just as always, a friendly reminder, if you haven't downloaded the Real Recruits app yet, then you're missing out on a world of help for high school athletes across the nation. This is going to get you in contact and give you a platform to get in contact with every single college coach in the nation. Search by region, search by state. It's a wonderful tool. Make sure you get on, download for free today. Now let's get into this high school action. Last week we were down in South Phoenix and East Phoenix for some high school baseball. This week we're in North Phoenix, a big rivalry matchup between O'Connor and Mountain Ridge. Let's get up to the plate and see how this one played out. The O'Connor Eagles celebrated 2 wins over the Mountain Lions in their 2 matchups last spring. There's a new sheriff in charge, though, over at Mountain Ridge. Lance Billingsley, promoted from JV in the offseason, experiencing this rivalry for the first time as head coach of varsity. The Eagles boasting the 23rd ranking in the nation, though, early in the season and getting major contributions from a few of our Real Recruits athletes. One of those being shortstop Greg Sines, the GCU commit, shoring up the left side of the infield. This was a scoreless contest as we went to bottom of 5. Now Noah Kelly on second for O'Connor, but Justin Rebels, nearly untouchable in his 8 innings, dials up the changeup to get out of the inning with a 0 still left on the scoreboard. Top of 6, Ridge has base runners on first and second, but Sines again comes up with a defensive stop, doubles up the runner, and that ends the threat. But Rebels, still rocking from the rubber, paints the corner with the fastball. He tallied 6 Ks in his outing. Quiet 7th, so we headed to extras to decide this one. Top of 8, bunt laid down by Connor Rochon. Cameron Mean goes for the 1-6-3 double play, but the field umpire calls the runner safe at second. And once again, the Mountain Lions have 2 runners on with no outs. But Ming gets this little hook on the corner, works out of the jam. He's pumped, and we'll jump ahead to the bottom of the 9th. Real Recruits athlete Nate Easley taking his first AB of the afternoon, and he works a walk off of Blaze Bohal. Next up, Dakota Solis forced to swing after 2 foul bunts, and he musters this, a shot to the gap in right center. And Nate Easley, there's no place like home. Coach Jeff Baumgartner sending him with the green light around third, and Nate will beat the throw to the plate, sending O'Connor to an exciting 1-0 win over their rivals.
There's no doubt in my head once I saw that ball fall in right center, there's no doubt that I was going to score.
Not a doubt at all. Once I saw the backs of the outfielders, I knew we were sending them. I knew we were going to take our shot, especially we would have had a guy at second or third there if he got thrown out. But Nate was getting after it. He's getting around those bases, and I felt pretty confident we were going to get that run.
I told our guys that you took the number 23 team in the nation and number 2 team in the state to the ropes. You faced both of their best pitchers, and at the end of this season, we're going to be a very good baseball team.
This is a great rivalry. It's fun for these kids. They grow up together, they play together, and it's really exciting. Shoot, we come out, 9-inning ball game. It's nervous as heck for the coaches because we got no control, but the players loved it and had a great time.
For more baseball highlights, we send it out to Kyle Stanley. Quick look down the road at Thunderbird High School. We've got current and future Real Recruits players playing against Prescott High School, including one lefty who has made huge strides over the last year, Kyle Blunda, mixing in a filthy curveball with a strong fastball for 7 complete innings, 7 strikeouts, just 5 hits allowed on 2 unearned runs. The defense was strong behind him as well. Jacob Stockdale ranging up the middle as the shortstop gets the runner just in time. He's just a sophomore. Big things coming from this young Chief. Speaking of young Chiefs, Joel Erbstoser, he was one of the offensive stars for Thunderbird on Friday singles here. One of 2 hits and 2 RBIs in this 5-2 win for the Chiefs. Be sure to stay tuned to RealRecruits.com as we continue our coverage of high school sports here in the Phoenix area for the spring season and well beyond. If you haven't called us, if you haven't emailed us yet, there's our contact information at the bottom of the page. Let us help you and your athlete turn those dreams of playing at the collegiate level into reality. For right now, we'll say goodbye. Until next week, I'm Phil Stafford. We'll see you here on Real Recruits TV.